They say keeping a secret is a lost art. I mean, for example, I promised Jules I wouldn't tell anyone.
Wait, that's between me and
But that clearly doesn't apply to everyone. Some classified information has remained that way since time immemorial, known only to a select number of people. 2, in fact. In some cases, these secrets are released to the public when the world is ready to hear them, but more often, their 2 custodians pass the information on to another chosen duo before they pop their clogs, and the cycle continues. It's the circle. I'm Adam Wilborn from What Culture, and these are 10 secrets only 2 people in the world know. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to stay notified. Ding, ding, done. Number 10, the world's greatest card trick. One of the greatest magic tricks you'll ever see is not that weird David Blaine standing on one leg levitation thing that everyone claims they can do, but instead is formerly known as the Burglass effect. Invented by David Burglass, a pack of playing cards is handed to a random spectator. A second audience member is asked to name any card in the deck, and a third participant is told to pick a number between 1 and 52. Let's say the Queen of Hearts is selected, along with the number 25. When the audience member tasked with holding the pack cycles through the cards, the 25th one will be the Queen of Hearts. It's mind-blowing stuff, and only one person in the world besides Burglass knows how the trick is performed. His close friend and apprentice, Mark Paul. Ooh, friend! Magicians are known to keep the intricacies of their best tricks under wraps because they are not protected under intellectual property law. Once the rabbit is out of the hat, other illusionists are free to reproduce the trick whenever they please. Number 9, KFC'S herbs and spices. Have you ever wondered what makes KFC's chicken so finger-licking good? We all have. That comes just before the wave of shame after you single-handedly polished off an entire bucket of chicken. Well, this is a question that's destined to go unanswered because only 2 living people are deemed worthy enough to know the truth. There are 11 herbs and spices that go into the fast food operator's signature meals, and they're the very same ones which season the chicken served to customers by gas station owner and chef Harlan Sanders in the 1930s. These days, only 2 top executives at the company's headquarters know all of the 11 herbs and spices that go into its meals, and it's got nothing to do with who KFC follow on Twitter, by the way. Number 8, the results of the Oscars in advance. You might wonder how, in an era of phone hacking and prevalent press leaks, the results of the Oscars have never been spoiled before the main event. That's all thanks to the fact that the ballots are counted and the results tabulated totally by hand. Screw you, technology! That all takes place at accountants PricewaterhouseCoopers, where 2 of their employees do the number crunching in a secure, windowless room. A bit like working at What Culture. On Oscar night, the pair are escorted to the ceremony by tuxedo-garbed police officers, each travelling there by separate routes, with the results envelopes secured in James Bond-style briefcases. It's actually those accountants who hand out the results envelopes from backstage, where they stay perched throughout the ceremony. And yeah, it was them who screwed up last year. You had one job! Number 7, the recipe for Coca-Cola. It's hardly surprising that one of the most profitable brands on the planet wants to safeguard the secrets behind its most successful products, and Coca-Cola does that by keeping its full list of ingredients on the down low. Many people are aware that the best-selling fizzy drink is made from carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, caffeine, cocaine, and brown dye. Wait, what? But its exact formula is said to be known to just 2 high-ranking company executives. There was even once an urban legend doing the rounds which claimed that the 2 executives only know half of the ingredients each, but that was made up by the company itself as part of a marketing campaign. Bull. Who cares about all that anyway? How do I make Panda Pops cola in my bath? That's what I want to know. Number 6, the meaning behind Carly Simon's You're So Vain. The subject of Carly Simon's 1972 hit You're So Vain probably thinks that the song is about them, but only 2 people on the planet can tell them for sure. Over the years, reports have claimed that the revenge classic is aimed at a number of famous men, including actor Warren Beatty, Rolling Stone Mick Jagger, and late rock star David Bowie. Simon, not that one, has confirmed that one verse of the song is aimed at Beatty, who she once dated, but the bulk of the lyrics are directed towards 2 men who remain unnamed to this day. Only Simon herself knows the full truth, along with NBC executive Dick Ebersol, who paid $50,000 for the privilege. So it could be about you, you vain bastard. Number 5. The HAPSBURG napkin fold. The Austrian government has always prided itself on its ability to fold napkins. Quite the humble brag. Their HAPSBURG napkin fold is legendary amongst the ruling classes, and with good reason. It's the art of folding a napkin in a way that seemingly breaks the laws of physics. The technique is known to just 2 Austrian government employees who presumably have more daily duties than simply folding cloth for dinner guests, and this knowledge will be passed on to another pair when its custodians retire. Weirdos. Number 4. What the Led Zeppelin symbols mean. Led Zeppelin's 4th studio album is one of the best-selling rock LPs of all time, which is pretty good for a record without a name. The album was originally released with a strange image of an old man carrying a bundle of sticks on the cover and no text. Record label Atlantic provided the press with 4 cryptic symbols, each representing a band member, and told them that that was the record's title. Over the years, Robert Plant, John Paul Jones and the late John Bonham have been upfront about the meaning of their symbols, but Jimmy Page has flat out refused to divulge the significance of his symbol, except to bandmate Plant, who has admitted to being shocked by the revelation and once claimed to have blocked the explanation out of his mind. Don't do drugs, kids. Number 3. How to make Chartreuse. Chartreuse is a French liquor that was invented back in 1737 by a group of Carthusian monks who decided that the best way to praise God was to blend herbs, plants and flowers together to make a potent alcoholic concoction. Cheers to that, boys. The monks prevented the drink from being exported abroad for years, and during the French Revolution, the secret recipe was protected from the authorities. When a mudslide destroyed their distillery in the Chartreuse Mountains in the 1930s, the government ordered army engineers to rebuild it at a location near Voireau. And that's where Chartreuse is mixed to this day, and just 2 monks know everything that goes into its herbal mixture. A bit like Lambrini. Number 2. The Farmer's Almanac's weather formula. The Farmer's Almanac is the holy Bible for anyone in the American agriculture industry, mostly because it has the ability to predict weather patterns throughout the year with a level of accuracy that puts the evening news to shame. What do you got to say about that, Chefanacker? The secret to its meteorological feats is a formula devised by the publication's founder, Robert B. Thomas, in 1792. Said to be around 80% accurate, which is basically prophetic compared to TV weather reporters, who half the time just say, "F it, pack an umbrella and some suntan cream if you're heading out." Thomas's formula is based on secret, mathematical and astronomical data, which takes into account sunspot activity, tidal patterns, planetary positions, and other factors. But we already knew that, right, lads? Today, just 2 people are in possession of the secrets behind this method: Farmer's Almanac editor Sandy Duncombe and an unnamed meteorologist. Number 1. Where Lena Blackburn's baseball rubbing mud is found. New baseballs are far too slick for pitchers to grip properly, and as such, many things were tested to add sufficient grip until Lena Blackburn stumbled upon a strange mud while walking near a tributary of the Delaware River, which admittedly sounds like something out of Game of Thrones. He scooped some up, took it home, applied it, and found it was just the thing to make slippery balls a thing of the past. And if you laughed at that, you're a child. These days, Major League Baseball relies on the rubbing mud, but only 2 people know where it originates from. The company's current owner, Jim Bintliff, who visits the source once a year and returns with 1,000 pounds of the substance, and his wife. And that's our list. Know of any more? Let us know in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I've been Adam from What Culture, and I'll see you soon.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe below, and if you're looking for more content like this, then try a few things that are floating about around my ears. Might be fun. I can't promise it though, but it might be.